everything was looking good moving into 24. Sam unfortunately got injured at the end of 22, so that put a hold on doing the downhill race race season last year. And he got injured trying to go too fast too quickly. And then in October, I had all my sponsors ready for 24. Everything was good to go. I had the most sponsorship income I've ever had in all the 16 years.
Wow.
Which in these times is pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's really surprising.
But the sponsors really liked the team, and it was all going good. And then I had a shoulder surgery in October, got home from that. Next day, my boss rang me up and said the company had gone into administration. And
did you have any murmuring of that about to happen? Was that, especially if you've raised the money from,
I mean, I knew that we were having to cut budgets, but just because
everyone was.
Of the way the industry is in, like they're saying, look, you need to cut the budget, but it didn't matter because I'd got so much sponsorship money lined up. It was literally going to cost Nukeproof probably product. I could have probably run the race team on the money I had in for the team.
Yeah.
And then I had to ring all the riders up and say, look, we've got no team, we've got and ring all the sponsors up.
Call to make.
Yeah, so I had a night. So from then till February, it was tough. I was going in meetings every week. I'm an employee, so I didn't get sacked straight away or lose my job. Quite a lot of people did in the company. I thought for sure they'll sack me, but they didn't, and they kept me on, and they kept me on in the view that we were going to move forward with Nukeproof, and we were going to make it more of a UK brand for the next couple of years. And they were waiting on an investor, so I put a team program together for next year and a program with Sam to keep Sam on, to do some video stuff and other things, and do some fun stuff that Sam wanted to do that we've not been able to do in the past. So I had all that lined up, and then I went away on holiday in February, and 2 days before the end of my holiday, the boss rang me up and said, unfortunately, there's no one invested and the company's done. That's it. You've lost your job. We're all gone.
Wow. So what's it transpired into now? Like as we're recording this, Fraser's Group's come in. They've bought Chain Reaction and Wiggle.
They've just bought all the IP addresses.
Okay. So what happened? So Nukeproof is now
owned by them.
Yeah.
So Nukeproof wasn't its own company. It was all part of the Wiggle CRC umbrella.
I think the murmur was that Nukeproof was going to find a separate buyer and continue, even if Chain Reaction and Wiggle went in a different direction. Well, I don't know. This is all what I heard.
It's just all rumours, and I don't know either. Yeah. I just knew that they were having meetings with companies and investors, and people were coming in every day to, they had to all them sales and stuff. They had to get rid of a lot of debts to make the company worth buying, I guess, which is bad for riders and the industry, but that's, I guess, how companies try and survive.
Yeah. Paying
off creditors, like they owe people millions. And
so it's like, it feels like you've not got like a gnarly, what would you call it, like insight. You know what everyone else.
I just know what everyone else.
Yeah.
Really, yeah. And what they tell us.
What they tell you, yeah, exactly.
We'd have a team call the town hall meeting each week where the CEO would come on. We weren't allowed to speak. He'd tell us what were happening, and then the next week it was the same thing. And thanks for continuing working for us. Thanks, it's moving forward. All this, but they tell you all this to keep you working, don't they?
Yeah.
And I was having team meetings on like the next bike developments that we were still working on, and what we were going to do, and how we could keep Nukeproof up there without being with a smaller budget and stuff. And we were trying our best, and then it just all went.
So how's it left you personally at this point?
So I could have gone two ways. I could have got all depressed and flip. I've got no job at the moment. I'm like no income coming in at all. I had to go to the job centre, sign on for job seekers allowance to keep me and I going.
Right.
Got no redundancy money for 16 years work. I had to go.
Is that normal?
No, but it's allowed. And so I had to sign on for the government redundancy package, which is a lot less than you'd get if you were made redundant from your work.
Yeah. So
I've done all that. And people are like, you all right? What are you going to do now? I'm like, well, no one's ringing me up offering me a cool job or anything. But so I could get all depressed and sad. And, I have not slept very much for months because I'm just thinking about what to do. But I've come up with a mega plan. Well, I think it's a mega plan for a project that I'm working on. I've got some really good traction so far. Everyone likes my idea. Like I say, it's not making me any money or anything at the moment. I'm hoping it might do in the future, turn into something cool. But I'd love to be able to tell you more now. But I think when I'm able to announce it and show what we're going to do, I think it's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
It certainly sounds it from what we know.
Yeah, I think it can't not with your passion, with your experience, with everything. It'll be amazing. It's hard to imagine it not, right?
Yeah, it is, and I feel just it's heart wrenching to see that all that effort.
Yeah.
And, it's sort of coming off the back as well, like the episode with Warner and just how he spoke about. It's not just the job they take away; it's everything
life.
you've put in for 16
mate.
years.
We don't just go to work and come home.
No,
like
especially with what you were doing.
My job is my life, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I put all 100% effort into everything I do with it, and I love it, and I love the Nukeproof brand. I loved all the people that work there. I
wish that, like with Downhill, like with F1, Drive to Survive, you get to know like the team managers, and like I'd love if we knew more. Like,
would I be Gunther?
Maybe actually, but you know what I mean. Like these stories are fascinating. Like to hear how we've just done a whole like deep dive into your career, but where it all started and to how you end up where you are right now. Like it's fascinating, and I think it should be like shown more.
Yeah,
like, who's behind this? Like who's making these decisions and making this shit happen?
We're literally winging it.
Well, I don't know about that.
You're doing a good job.
You're doing a great job. I've done a great job. Yeah.
As you've just said that, and I've mentioned it to the ESO EDR guys now, I honestly think that's what they should do with the Enduro World Series, because that's going downhill because of you can't film it all like downhill and cross country. I think but so many people love riding enduro bikes and going to the races. You're out on your bike all day. You don't have to be a World Cup winner, but you're on your bikes with your mates going from stage to stage. You're still racing downhill. It's just so good a sport that I don't think especially all the downhill fans don't see, and I think if they use the money that they get with Discovery Channel, Warner Brothers, and they made an enduro Drive to Survive, I think that's the way to go with it. And all the tech and the teams and the personalities and there's got to be something,
because right now it's
not going to work if they're just trying to film and do a highlight show on a couple of stages. If you're not in the top three, Dan Booker got 5th at 2 rounds last year. Hardly even got shown. Like 5th in the world.
Yeah. It's insane.
Yeah.
Mate, it's fascinating. And no doubt things are going to work out good. They always do, man. The thing is, it's like, it doesn't go unnoticed. And I think, especially in a situation like this that you've maybe found yourself in, you feel like no one gives a shit and whatever. Maybe you have those feelings, but it's not true. Like people know, you know what I mean? It's not unnoticed. All that effort, all those people, all those bikes sold. Like it's...
Yeah, hope so.
Yeah,
I doubt myself.
Unnoticed, man.
But my wife says the same as you've just said, and I'm going to keep trying my best. I've got more passion in the last month that I've had it even more than normal, because it's something I'm trying to make work myself, and I'm so excited about what we could possibly have. Like I'm buzzing. I feel like 20 years younger again.
Sick.
And I can't wait to try out.
Will you come back on and talk about it?
I'd love to. I'll bring it.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
Hey man, what an episode that was. You did amazing in it.
And so did you.
You shone like a star.
You shone like a moon.
I shone like a focused spring deal.
Oh,
That's
beautiful
good.
transition.
Right, I've got a question for you, David, to kick this final advert off.
Yeah.
What would you do with up to €400 if you got it back when buying a bike?
Ooh, I could stay in the bike shop and spend my €400 on accessories.
Good point. Support your local bike shop. Great point.
I could take the €400 and go to another shop close by, maybe buy €400 of pasta, maybe go to the Euro store, get €400 and just... That's Christmas done for eternity. Just keep handing them out every year.
Lottery tickets.
Yeah, beans.
Tyres. Chamois cream.
A new pet.
A new pet. Perhaps a water dragon or an iguana. Lovely idea. Well, Focus are actually making that
question a reality.
Nice.
Because with the Focus Spring deals, you can grab up to €400 back when buying a new bike. If you want to find out more, check out the terms and conditions and all of the details in the link. We're going to put that below, and I'm also going to read it out.
Please.
Okay, you ready for me to read it out?
Yes, I'm.
This is old school, innit? Reading out links.
Yeah, anticipation.
I'm going to do
time.
it anyway.
Please do
I'm
it.
doing it.
I want the deal.
ride.focus.bikes/spring deals TRC.
Ooh, nice. So that is ride.focus.bikes/spring deals TRC. And let us know in the comments what you would do with €400. Best answer wins a signed ODub hat.
Oh, I like it. Good.
All right.
I've got hats. Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm good
Okay,
for that.
okay.
Hey, can we also put something up here that you can click on for the next episode?
How about we put a subscribe up there in the middle?
Yeah, love
We're going to put a video we think that our lovely companionship will love on your face.
On my face?
Yeah.
So
And
they
on
can't see me now?
Gone. And on my face, another video that we think people will love. And thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please hit like and subscribe. You guys are the best.
Peace and love.